Hypothetically, which gym would you join if you were genuinely considering a UFC run? I'd probably jump between gyms. Thank you for the $5 New Zealand dollars. I'd jump between gyms and slowly plant seeds in all the fighters' heads because I'm better than all of them. In my case, I would be. In my dream, I would be, you know, if I was living a dream UFC run. And I'd like get the best of each gym. Like, dude, I'm opening a super team, you know, on the Isle of Man. I would train for discipline, though, for sure. Not discipline, but just to be able to... When I have the takes that I have, especially in Europe, because there's like no one on my team, weirdly, with the takes I have, I need to be able to viciously and effectively, horrifically defend myself in a case of a certain situation. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be good. I also want there to be a situation, chat. This is why I'm training. Imagine Makayev tries to check me at some point at a Cage Warriors event, and I ragdoll him and come on. That'd be so sick if that clip goes viral. I mog Makayev and chuck him like Eddie Hall through that handicap MMA match guy. One punch issue. Exactly, dude. Just twice the size of Makayev standing in front of him. That wouldn't happen. I mean, it could do. Bro, been fantasizing? I know, I'm joking. He would smoke you. Yeah, I'm saying if I've trained for ages, secretly, and they don't know, and they think I'm just some guy yapping. You know? And they're like, this guy ain't gonna do to me, and they or something, I just pick them up and slam them into the ground and mog them, arm triangle, straight away. Or they're trying to set up a triangle and rampage Arona, bomb them straight away. Just lifting him up. Bang! Smash right into the ground. Thank you for the $20. Brad Streeth. I appreciate the $20, dude. Oh my god! Darren Till was in my dream earlier. XQC was in it weirdly as well. What other MMA fighters were in it? There were so many MMA fighters in my dream earlier, but Till won a Battle Royale Hunger Games thing to get back into the UFC. And he fought Bruno Silva in a sword fight at the end. He fought Bruno Silva in a sword fight at the end of it. And it was like the scene in Alien vs. Predator when the Asian guy takes out his sword against the Predator and he honors the challenge. I think it was Bruno Silva, like the guy that Weidman eye poked, had a good fight with Pereira guy. And they actually went through like a proper thing, and I was just floating above like, no, you shouldn't be doing that. Now's not the time to push that flank. And Till won it. Till actually won the thing. And he was like throwing boogie bombs. People were building like it was Fortnite and like, oh, who else was in the dream, dude? I swear to God there was so many others in the dream. Like, everyone he encountered was like another MMA fighter, and for some reason, XQC was there complaining about something. That's Predators? Yeah, it is, yeah. Dude, and he threw like a boogie bomb on top of the build, and then someone ended up dancing underneath until like slid in and shot him. And he was in like the last 3. They someone. Who was behind the MG that was like posted up on a bipod? I can't even remember. But that was my actual dream. Crazy. And then Till at the end drew swords with him and he won. And then like, I don't know what happened after that, but I woke up. Something must have happened after that. Someone was like head glitching Till on an MG and Till like beamed him. And then he like slid in, killed some guy on like a slide move at the end. And then he drew swords with like Bruno Silva. Weird dream, I know, but yeah. Really weird. I have... And they were like Fortnite building. Who the was Fortnite building in a fucking box? And Till hit him with like a boogie bomb and then killed him or some shit. Fuck, who the fuck was that, man? Till wasn't even in it at the start, but then I like changed to his perspective and it was like, holy shit, Till has 7 kills already. And he's in the top 10 or some shit. It like changed to his perspective at the end. Fuck, who was like camping in a build and then they got fucked over? I can't even remember who it was. It was a funny person to do it though. I want to say it was I want to say it was Abubakar Nurmagomedov or some shit like that. Some like niche Dagestani guy was like camping in a box. Something like that. I don't know. I think Arnold was in it. I don't know. It was a weird dream. Very, very weird dream. But yeah. No, not Steamroller. I've had a dream where Matt Frivola was in it before. That was a while ago, though. It was Matt Frivola. It was a dream I had where Matt Frivola was trying to get into a gym that I opened. And there were all these barricades and security started like going at him. And he was complaining. I was like, dude, that's fucking Matt Frivola. And he went, Guru. And I went, Steamroller. Some shit like that or something. And then that was just one thing that I remember from it. That was just a split moment of it. Steamroller. Yeah. Gotta agree with the opinion. That's a pretty dream. You guys don't dream MMA stuff? No MMA stuff comes up in your dreams? You're not MMA fans. I'm being real with you. MMA stuff pops into my dreams so much. So much MMA stuff. I dream a lot of it. Like, weirdly, there'll be a commentary desk in the corner of my dream and Rogan's there. Like, things like that will pop up a lot. A lot of the people that I see in the dream are MMA-related people. I've had a few Megan O'Leary dreams. Let's move on, though. We don't want to talk about the Megan O'Leary dreams. Are you returned? Dude, I remember the move that Till hit at the end. He like, they were both trying to jab at each other and they were like proper sword fighting, yeah. And then Bruno Silva got hit on his, just sliced across him. And he went to lunge out with his thing until weaved and like chopped off his hand and then like sliced his neck or some shit like that. Impression of Anik, a dream where I'd make my debut against Jordan Wright and EK Villanueva was my opponent on one of them and shit like that, you know. I think I had a dream where I debuted against Chase Sherman or Alan Badeau. If you remember Alan Badeau when he was in the UFC and I beat them, you know. But you just can't string in the dreamer long enough to take on a full MMA career, you know. EK Villanueva. You guys don't know EK Villanueva? Come on, dude. The obscure names that you wouldn't even think of, but they pop up, you know, like as this is your debut guy, you know. Your MMA dreams and Nurmagomedov dreams. Okay. Dreaming when you hear, people forget, man. Thank you for the $2. True. Now that you mentioned it, I had a dream where Islam was attacking me and Charles Oliveira saved me from him. I woke up with tears. Okay. All right. That's weird. Good dream, yeah. Thank you for the $5, dude. Thank you for the $3 Australian dollars. Now, that's making me start to think you're just... You guys got to understand, you know how you would dream and one of your friends would pop up? I don't see people in real life. So all of the faces that are formed in my dreams are often like UFC fighters and shit like that. If there's like a cashier in a dream, it will like somewhat resemble, like Tim Means or some shit, like random shit, you know? Thank you for the $2. Rosas Jr.? No, not a nightmare. Thank you for the $2. I had a dream that I was in John Jones's house hiding from him in a closet. He was just creeping around the house, searching. Felt like Outlast. You had a dream that you were hiding in a closet in John Jones's house. See, chat, this is, you know, I just had a random dream where the people happened to be MMA fighters. This is hidden messaging. I had a dream once. I was hiding in a closet and John Jones was outside looking to get me. He was trying to join me in there, you guys. I'm telling you. Maybe. Thank you for the $5, John Banazak. Who knows, dude? Maybe you need to, you know, think some things through. I had a dream I was reffing Tracy Cortez and Tabitha Ritchie and they started scissoring mid-fight. Okay. Thank you for the $5 New Zealand dollars. Most of my sex dreams aren't about women's MMA fighters. I had a few O'Leary ones a while. There was a streak of O'Leary ones about women. No offense, obviously. This is weird to talk about, isn't it? Because it's kind of creepy. It is creepy to talk about. Was your fact of my sex dreams aren't about women's UFC fighters, dude? I mean, there's a lot of hotter women out there in the world. Thank you for the $2. Having a dream you're about to plane crash and Carlos Felipe is your pilot. I mean, that is like, I don't have faces as reference other than like people involved in MMA. Like, I don't see people other than that, other than like my family. You know, I don't see anyone other than like MMA fighters. That's the content I watch. That's the videos I do and the fights I watch and shit, you know? So typically if there's someone who's going to have a face in a dream, fucking half the time it'll be like an obscure looking, somewhat kind of looks like an MMA fighter guy that I recognize, you know? What kind of looks like an MMA fighter guy that I recognize, you know? Oh my God, who was the fucking random regional guy that I had a fucking dream about? He was just in the dream. Fuck, I can't even remember who it was. It was a fucking random regional fighter that I had a weird fucking... Oh, I think I had a... At some point, there was a guy, Wesley Meyer, who like popped in at one point, like just randomly, like, wait, are you Wesley Meyer or some shit? He's a Cage Warriors fighter. He beat Lewis McGrillen or some shit like that. He fraud checked him. He's fraud checked a few good UK prospects. Yeah. He randomly was just there, like just walking around, and I just looked, oh, fucking Wesley Myers over there. Chat, can I just say, acting like you've never seen a man's face that you recognize in a dream and calling it, guys are so sus, dude. You're very quick to jump on things and disprove them. Guys don't have conscious brains, I don't think, if you don't have dreams where you see people's faces often. They're not like trying to find a way to pick a lock into my fucking back door of my house. That is like hidden messaging shit, you know what I mean? Oh, you know, I just had a really weird dream that Luke Rockhold was lockpicking the back door of my house, and I was trying to not let him in, and he was trying to get... that's like weird hidden messaging shit, but they're allowed to like pop up walking down the road or some shit. I'll get to the membership message, man. All of like the UFC rejects were there. Oh, that would be a good clue as to who was actually in the fucking dream. They were all UFC rejects, but for some reason, Bruno Silva, I guess, had been cut in this instant, which I maybe subconsciously think he should be. You know? Maybe subconsciously I'm thinking that Bruno Silva, no way he's still in the UFC in my dream. But they set up like a... dropped them all into this like plains biome, and they had them like fight out a battle royale to like get a UFC contract. Until won it, I think, is it.